You're most welcome to the horrible places where slaves were kept. During slave trading, these and the two dungeons, they were used to keep slaves before being taken to the market for the auction. Slaves were used to be here for 2 days or 3 days without food and water, just to see how strong they are. And during that time, it was no window, no light, nothing toilet. Completely was dark. The number of people died. The number of people died for suffocation, starvation, and different kind of disease. In this chamber, they were used to keep 75 women plus children. In the small chamber there, there's special for 50 men. Ma'alim, my sheikh, he asked me the question, who kept them here? That's a very good question. And many people, they have, bad interpretation, the bad misunderstanding. Many people, if you ask who doing the slave trading, they will say the Arabs from Oman. Many people, if you ask them. For me, I can say the English, they did that. Do you know why? Because if the English, they did not like the business, they could tell them, the Arabs, don't do this one. Because when the Sultan is from Oman, when they came to Zanzibar, they under British colony. So the British, they controlling them. My question is, I never been to Oman. So if you go to Oman and the UK, Omani is very rare to see the black people. But if you go to UK, you can see a lot of where are they came from.
Yes.
You got my point?
Right.
And why people, they say Omani, they're doing this business because there are not many Omanis people they coming to visit.
Yeah.
So that's the reason they say Omanis.
You are saying that because we are from Oman?
I'm a Muslim.
You are a Muslim, alhamdulillah. We are Muslims also.
I know one day I will go to, you see? So, I'm saying this because I know what happened. Because the English people, they use Omanis people like the middlemen to do this business. Because one day the Afghan people, they will wake up their minds. They will need their rights. So once when they need their rights, the English people, they say, no, we're not us. The Arabs. You understand?
Okay.
The British, they are getting benefits.
They
from
did
that.
so many things bad, but they didn't write it.
Yeah.
But if you did something wrong, they write it on the front page. But there's so many things they did it. The reality, most of us.
هذا متحف العبيد، الغرفة تحت الأرض. هذا الجانب كان بعد ما يجيبوا العبيد من المينلاند اللي هي من البر التنزاني، يسجنوهم هنا 2 أو 3 ليالي. كانت ماشي درايش، ماشي إضاءة، طبعا ماشي ليتات، وهذا السلاسل موجودة، ماشي دورات مياه، لا أكل لا شرب لا قضاء حاجة، كله في مكان واحد. هذا المكان للنساء يوسع 75 حرمة مع أطفالهن. طبعا الأقوى اللي يتحمل أكثر يكون سعره في السوق بعدين أكثر. هذه الغرفة اللي كان يسجن فيها الرجال، شوف كيف مصغرها، يكنزوا فيها 50 رجال هنا، وهذه السلاسل موجودة. نحاول كيف نتخيل الوضع يعني. يجلسوا فوق، اللي يبغى يقضي حاجته هنا تحت أمام الجميع. الحمد لله على نعمة الإسلام، الحمد لله رب العالمين. وين هذه كنيسة كنيسة ولا مرقص؟ هذاك المطاوع مال الكنيسة هناك واقفين هناك.
Well, so we are here at the monument, at this monument designed by the Swedish lady. Her name is Clara Sornes, just to show us emotionally how slaves were weak and how slaves were tied chain. But the most important things to know here about that chain which I've seen there, the chain is really one, means it's original. We call the slave chain, it came from Bagamoyo. So where is Bagamoyo? Bagamoyo is a part of Tanzania mainland in the north of Dar es Salaam, about 70 kilometers. At Bagamoyo, slaves, they couldn't to escaping away. Two things should be happen, to be sold or to be died. And that's why they called Bagamoyo, means lay down your heart.
Bagamoyo.
Bagamoyo. Moyo in Swahili, in English heart.
Ah.
Okay?
And
Baga means to throw things down.
Bagamoyo. Bagamoyo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the church was built in 1873 after abolishing slave trading. When the English, they built the church, the Sultan of Zanzibar, they gave them a command. The tower should not be higher than the Sultan's house. So the English...
Who was the Sultan that time?
Said
bin Sultan?
Said Said.
Said bin
Yes,
Sultan.
yes. So the English, they surrender for the commandment. They built a short tower. Sultan himself, he donated the clock tower there to the church. So this is going to show how the friendship between Christianity and Muslim.
Islam.
Even in the Quran, it says that the people very closer to the Islamic is a Christian. If you read the Quran, okay?
Right.
So inside there, I show you the cross.
Yeah.
So that cross, it was made from the tree under which David Livingstone, he died, and where his heart was buried.
David?
Livingstone. He died in Zambia.
And who is this?
David Livingstone, he was born in Scotland in 1813. He died in Zambia 1873. He was a missionary, explorer, as well as a doctor. So the one who was very close to the Sultan Sayyid Balaghash,
Okay.
and he used to talk to him how they can stop slave trading. And the Sultan, he agreed, they stopped slave trading. And why he came here? Because the English people, they controlling 3/4 of the world for the slave business. So that's why they laid here to stop slave trading. And themselves, to come direct, they feel shame. So they're looking someone is from outside of England. So that's why Livingstone is from Scotland, but it's almost there.
It was part of England.
Yes. So it was very powerful, so just it was a grain. So the heart of Livingstone, they buried in Zambia. His body, they buried in England at Westminster Abbey. So that's why they cut the branch of the tree, they made that cross.
Okay.
Any question?
Thank you very much.
شكرا جزاك الله.
هذا صاحبنا كان يشرح على انه هذا او هذه التماثيل اللي هنا موجودة لفنانة سويدية. What is the name of that artist?
Clara.
Clara. She's from Sweden.
Yes.
Swedish. فنانة سويدية هي اللي سويت هذا يعني على أساس يجسد المحاكاة الحقيقية كيف كانوا يستقبلوا العبيد، كيف يتصرفوا معهم، على أساس إنه إحنا في الأجيال اللاحقة نحاول نتصور كيف كانت بشاعة الجريمة يعني في حقهم، في حق الإنسانية. أيضا هذه الكنيسة بنيت في عام 1873 ولكن بشرط إنه منارتها أو ارتفاع المنارة مالها اللي فيها الصليب ما يرتفع أكثر من ارتفاع قصر السلطان، وهذيك الأيام كان السلطان سعيد بن سلطان. وأيضا حتى يعني تجسيدا للروابط بين الإمبراطورية العمانية والبريطانية، السيد أو السلطان تبرع بهذه الساعة الموجودة في البناية هذه أو شعار الكنيسة.